Alrighty, folks, let's get into Chapter 6 with 6.1, Roots and Radical Expressions. So much fun. Now, our objective for today is we're going to be able to find nth roots, whatever that means. Oh, wait, I'll tell you what it means. Now, nth root, you've probably seen this notation before with the n. Nth means basically just like it could be the 6th root or the 8th root or the 2nd root or the 12th root or the millionth root. Okay, it just represents a number. That's actually a number, but we use n to represent any of them. So it's not specific to one number. That's what that means. So don't be scared by nth roots or nth term and things like that you'll see later on. So if we're going to simplify some radical expressions, we can use our handy-dandy factor trees to do so. And let's see here, 81. Well, I know that breaks down to like 9 and 9. And then we can break those down to 3 and 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, and I can do that here. Now, since it's a cubed root, I'm looking for groups of 3 instead of groups of 2, like a square root. There we go. That one comes out of the house. So I'm going to be left with 3, and then there's the cube root still. You got to keep that little 3 in there. Root 3. Now let's try that again with that cube root of negative 54. Okay, so we're going to deal with that negative in a bit. For now, let's just worry about the factor tree. So that can break down, and you can use really anything that's going to multiply to 54. A lot of us will think 6 and 9. And I can break down 6 to be 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And I can break down 9 to be 3 and 3. So what I see once again is, in this case, just a coincidence that it's 3's again, but I see a triplets of 3's. So that 3 is going to come out. All right, but now let's take care of that negative. Since it's a negative in there, it's a cube root, I'm going to just go ahead and take that negative out. We don't need to have an I like we did with square roots, because you can take the cube root of a negative number. Now, we have our cube root, and that 2 is left on the inside because it didn't have a group of 3 to hang out with and get out of the house. Okay, so there's our solution for that one. Now let's take a look at this last one here. We've got the cube root of negative 8. Now 8 breaks down to 2 and 4, and then 2 and 2. So I've got 3 2's. So 2 is going to come out. Nothing's going to stay inside. So really the cube root of 8 is 2. The cube root of negative 8 is negative 2. Now this is where that negative, I think, will make a little bit more sense. Negative 2 cubed, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, is negative 8. It keeps its sign when it's cubed or raised to an odd exponent. So the cube root of negative 8 would be negative 2. Negative 2 cubed is negative 8. The cube root of negative 8 is negative 2. They undo each other. Cubing and cube rooting undo each other. Squaring and square rooting undo each other, so on and so forth.